Welcome everybody. Once again, this is the 4th of July and this is the parade down the Deuce in Sholo. I'm Rob Birdman Hephner, and with me,
Stephanie Player.
And she's of course from the Safe House.
Yes.
She'll forget to tell you that.
I will.
So we're getting ready to see all the parade floats, all the fun.
It's about to begin.
You bet. Kids chasing after candy.
Yes. Oh, that's always entertaining.
And then of course there's the wet zone. We don't get to see that, but we hear all about it.
We might get splashed depending on how much water they have.
So I'm pretty excited to be doing this with Stephanie. We did the Christmas parade last year,
yes.
Which was a little chillier and a little bit shorter. So this is, I'm kind of excited about this.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out here and we'll be right back in just a minute.
All right, so we are getting started with our first float of the 4th of July parade. We've got the White Mountain Honor Guard. As you may see, there are people standing at this time paying respect to the American flag. The White Mountain Honor Guard is made up of all volunteer men and women from the VFW Post 9907, the American Legion, and the disabled vets. They perform military funeral ceremonies if asked by the survivors, flag raising ceremonies, and attend schools for kids. So wonderful, wonderful showing of people there representing the White Mountain Honor Guard.
Yeah, you know, they also they educate about flag etiquette at schools, and we also have members of our own Sholo National Guard unit being shown here.
Awesome.
Great stuff. So Stephanie, this is the kickoff. This is always the most fun thing every year, isn't it?
It is. It's a blast. I can't wait each time that a new entry comes along. It's awesome to see. Oh, wow.
Very cool.
So what do we have coming up next, Rob?
Well, next is the American Legion Post 60. And they have, let's see, a Korea War era M38A1 Navy Jeep. Now, the American Legion Post 60 in White River salutes all veterans and their families, past, present, and future, who've made America the home of the brave. Now, I'm not sure if that's exactly it.
Well, that's an amazing, though. Amazing Navy.
That does not look like a Korean War.
You know, it really, I am not very knowledgeable in that area. I'm trusting. Oh, and looky here, we've got some bagpipe players coming on down.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm just trying to get the better view of them as they're coming into focus here.
Yes, this is the White Mountain Pipes and Drums.
Yeah, that's White Mountain Pipes and Drums from Timber Mesa Fire District. You can hear these guys practicing all the time outside the fire station.
Fabulous players.
And they do several different type events.
Including our Robert Burns dinner in auction.
Yep. And there's nothing easy about playing a bagpipe.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
Here we got the Sholo Senior Patrol and the mounted unit, the motorcycle from Sholo Police Department. Senior Patrol you'll see going around town all the time. They just sort of make things going well and having fun. And I think that is our Chief of Police.
That is.
If you want to know the truth, I think that's Joe Shelley.
Front and center.
Here's that Korea War era
the
Jeep. Yeah, right behind him. But that is the Chief of Police.
All right.
Very cool to be in a community that's well connected to people, has a chief that goes out, talks to people. Here's that Korea War era Jeep that we were talking about.
Yes, followed by what looks like the Al Jones Vietnam veteran driving a 1952 Willys Jeep.
Well, I don't think he's driving it.
Nope, he's pulling it. It's moving.
And that is and there's another Willys Jeep right behind it. That's more CJ, I think.
I think that's the Air Force
US
Jeep.
Air Force
Yep,
Jeep.
also from the VFW 2364.
Next up, we've got the White Mountain base of the submarine veterans. Now, you may have seen this submarine around. This is a replica of the USS Thresher, which is SSN 593. It's a sub that went down and lost all hands. And that's Buck Biddle there in the back.
There he is.
See Buck around with his dog all the time.
All right. Looks like coming on down with the Veterans Transitional Housing Walk On Down Ranch. It's coming up next after this sub replica. There it is. The Walking Down Ranch is dedicated to helping veterans transition from military life to civilian life. What an excellent program.
Very cool. Next up, we've got our Grand Marshal. This year's Grand Marshal is David Foyle, Distinguished Flying Cross recipient for a heroic act during World War II. He's also the former mayor of Show Low.
That's amazing. And there, he's followed by the White Mountain Sheriff's Posse. Got a fabulous showing there of the Sheriff's Posse. It's a mounted search and rescue group that has a strong and proud history going back 45 years in Navajo County. This highly trained group is prepared to respond to the Navajo County Sheriff at a moment's notice to provide and perform search and rescue functions. Great group of people.
Now, all the way at the back there, you'll see that guy is, that's our Vice Mayor, John Leach Jr. And here's some of their mounted, that's their mounted unit obviously, but here's some of their ATVs or side-by-sides that they use.
And this group also provides many community-related functions to include the annual barbecue in Pine Top Lakeside every fall.
And it's coming up, so
got that coming up this fall, so stay tuned and keep on the lookout for
these
that.
side-by-side ATVs, these are very important for going out and helping finding people out in the forest.
Absolutely.
And they're not inexpensive.
No, they are not. They are not.
Okay, so what we got coming next here is a little wind. It's a nice day out here.
We do have a little wind. It is. It's beautiful. Nice and cool, actually.
Okay, we've got, this is the Navajo, the Hells Poppin' Pro Rodeo Queens are next.
Yes, they are.
So the 2015, that's the barbecue still that we're showing there from the White Mountain Sheriff's Posse. Okay, now on to the Hells Poppin' Pro Rodeo Queens. They're from Buckeye, Arizona. Hells Poppin' Pro Rodeo Queen is Cody Ross and her horse Patron. And the junior queen is Makina McLeave on her horse Ruby Tuesday. They'd like to wish you all a happy 4th of July.
Wonderful. Such fabulous, fabulous decorations for their horses here.
And here's the next one.
We are now on to the Navajo County Rodeo Queens. We have Jessie Muha, Team Queen Mercedes Maywald, Rodeo Princess Kristen Hersman, and Lil Buckaroo Amber Hersman. We will have that rodeo and fair on September 7th. That's the Navajo County Rodeo and Fair.
And here's the Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair. They're reminded that brave warriors in Independence Day. At Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair, you can find the brave warriors of all sorts, including valiant knights, Vikings, and Scottish clansmen. Watch all these fighters battle for their independence next weekend at the Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair. You can go to azmayhem.com for all kinds of details. You can also listen to a broadcast I just did with them on Birdman on the Mountain podcast. Talked all about what's going on, the events, activities, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I can't wait for the Medieval Mayhem.
That medieval stuff's kind of fun.
It is. All right, what we have coming up next is the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Look how fabulous that is. Here comes a living symbol of the American spirit. The beginning in 1877, Wells Fargo arrived in our area when John Yours Truly Smith and Charles Stern offered Wells Fargo financial and delivery services from their Phoenix General Store. Today, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach is a sight for children's eyes as it rolls through the Show Low Parade. Happy 4th of July. Awesome.
That's an awesome thing to see. And next is the Show Low Deuces Wild Rodeo Queens. The Show Low Deuces Wild Rodeo Queens, they are this year is Sabrina Hoskins, and the teen queen is Megan Lawler. And Little Deuce, the Little Deuce is Riley Finch. So that's all for the Show Low Deuces Wild Rodeo.
Wonderful.
And now we get what happens in parades.
There's a little bit of a gap.
It's a gap.
You know, those do happen.
I think they're afraid of following horses. It happens.
It does happen. I would also be a little bit just cautious.
Also, some rain. Sprinkly dink.
Is it?
It's coming down a little bit.
I did not feel it yet.
Well, I thought I heard weird noises, and then I realized it's the top of the tent.
But it looks like it's the Juniper Ridge Resort. It's an RV resort on White Mountain Lake Road, Juniper Ridge. It offers something for everyone.
Or
oh. So this float shows all the different residents demonstrating some of the activities enjoyed at the resort. So golf from our leader there, swimming, tennis, pickleball, pool, arts and crafts, line and round dances, exercise classes, bingo, dinners, cards, games, worship services, and much more is available in this 55-plus gated community. And they have developed RV lots just from $7,000.
sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a beautiful facility out there. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Okay,
All right,
next up, we've got the Humane Society of the White Mountains. Humane Society of White Mountains serves over 1,000 homeless animals a year. They spay and neuter clinic. They have a spay and neuter clinic that's offered to the public to help stop unwanted litters, and they work to keep the price affordable. The Doghouse Thrift Store is in Lake House.
And Lakeside, yeah,
Lake
they
House.
just, I don't know where that came from either, but they just opened up a new location in Lakeside.
Yes, that's that new big building.
Yes.
It's it used to be, I guess, a hay place.
Yes. Well, look at that awesome
And look
float.
at their cool float.
They did a great job with that doghouse. How cute. Former homes for the brave.
And I think that's a cat ATV. Not sure exactly what that is.
I think you're right. So next we have the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they would like to honor those brave individuals that serve our city, state, and country. This year, 92-year-old Jim Bryant, who is honored on our float, bravely served as a World War II ball turret gunner on a B-17. The B-17 Flying Fortress portrayed on the float was one of the most famous aircrafts of World War II. These planes bombed the Axis powers into submission and helped the Allies win the war, and we thank all the brave people who served us.
That's a pretty darn cool float.
That's amazing. They did a fabulous job there.
Okay, next up is the Round the Mountain Pediatric Dentistry. The Round the Mountain Pediatric Dentistry is meeting the oral health care needs of Northern Arizona children for over 30 years. Their board-certified pediatric dentist is a big authority on little teeth. They want you to stop on by and schedule their appointment for them today. And that's where my daughters go, actually.
Wonderful. Look at him. He's brushing the teeth. See? Showing you good brushing techniques.
All right. And lots of fun, happy little kids there.
Absolutely. With healthy teeth.
With healthy teeth.
So next we have Arby's. Arby's would like to thank all our soldiers for their service and Show Low for their support. They've got a good crew right there. Great job, guys.
Good job. Definite patriotic spirit.
And the Arby's hats to boot.
Okay, this is the Lost Dutchman Days Rodeo Royalty. Welcome the Lost Dutchman Days Royalty. Rodeo Queen Bailey Robbins and Senior Teen Queen Caitlin Martin from Apache Junction, Arizona.
Wow, look at that. Amazing.
Okay, now here's something I learned about. You go.
Yeah, well, this is the Pine Top Lakeside and Show Low Pickleball So pickleball has been around for 50 years, and the game was named pickleball after the originator's dog named Pickles. And the dog kept chasing the ball and would run off with it, so it was Pickles ball. And this fun sport is played with a paddle and wiffle ball and is a combination of tennis, badminton, and ping pong played on half of a tennis court. I just learned about this game just this past week.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before. I am thrilled to try and play it. I don't know how well I'll do, but you know, we'll see.
Pickleball looks like a lot of fun, and they certainly have a lot of spirit. That's definitely sure.
Yes.
Okay, you'll notice I've donned something different here.
You do look a little different than a few moments ago. What's new?
Well, I got my fez on because here comes my fellow Shriners. This is the White Mountain Shrine Club, part of El Zariba Temple in Phoenix. Supports Shriners Children's Hospitals. They're all available without the people that don't have the ability to pay. So all it's free for all the kids to get them there, cover them, and to treat them.
That's amazing.
You can look at that at Shriners Online at eltariba.org.
Wonderful.
Wave to the guys there. It's a great bunch of guys.
Fellow Shriners.
And there's Teddy the bear. Fezzy the bear.
So next up we've got AmeriGas, 2 entries from the AmeriGas family of propane companies. AmeriGas and Graves Propane, where relationships matter and safety is most important. Your safety. Thank you guys for your entry.
And I lost. That's a pretty cool truck there.
There we are.
And the wind is going for me. So I've got, next up is St. Rita Catholic Church. They'd like to remind you they're all the land of the free and home of the brave because of their belief in God and because of the men and women who have served our country. The St. Rita community wishes you a happy Independence Day and invites you to come to their annual fiesta Sunday, July 12th.
That's from 11 to 5 p.m. All kind of food, games, music, dancing. It looks like it's going to be a fun time.
That's Sunday the 12th, right after Saturday the 11th.
That's
Stephanie.
right. We don't need to go over that again. So then we have the White Mountain Apache Tribe Baby Girl of the Year.
Aww.
And that is from 2014 to 2015. Jade Gale Cisco would like to wish you all a happy and safe 4th of July. Do buckle up, don't drink and drive. Life is precious and God bless. Oh, look how precious.
Oh, sweet.
Great job.
I'm looking for booth 20 or number 23. I don't see.
Oh, how could you miss that?
Well, but is that 23?
I don't think that's number 23
It
either,
is 23.
but we're gonna...
Now I can see the number. This is Lord's Fence, which is a proud sponsor of Miss Arizona Teen, Samantha Crespo. Samantha will be attending NAU in the fall and the Miss America Co-Ed in November in Florida. Look
Wow,
at
that's a fabulously
darn cool truck
decorated.
Don't know what that is exactly, but
I don't either. You know, like I said, I'm not an expert in these areas, but it's awesome to see.
it has a very loud horn.
Yes, it does. So we've got, looks like there's Miss Arizona Teen, Samantha Crespo, as part of the Lord's Fence. There she is.
This is all part of their float. Okay, Lord's Fence. They're showing us all the vehicles they use to put up fences.
All right, and we have several entries kind of attached
Samantha's
here.
got good form there with the elbow, wrist, rest.
Yes. Lots of representation to show support for her.
Oh, I see something cool coming up next.
Oh, yes, we do.
This is 100 years on the Arizona Highway. Here's a 1915 Model T Ford. The vehicle's been restored to original condition by the Henry family. It's sold new for $440 and will run on either kerosene, methanol, alcohol, or gasoline. It's a true fuel flex vehicle. You don't have to pay more for a fuel flex car in 1915, I guess.
True.
Now you gotta pay extra.
So next up, we've got the White Mountain Apache Tribe Game and Fish Fisheries Department. And they hope that you all have a safe and fun 4th of July weekend. Oh, look, they are.
It's a pretty cool boat.
Yes, and they're pulling that.
Not sure I've ever seen an elk as the front piece.
I don't
usually
think so
it's
either.
That woman on the front of the ship.
I'm speechless.
I don't know.
All right, so what do we have next?
Next up, we got one small step, one giant leap. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first to walk and explore our moon. How brave would you need to be to leave your family, country, and world behind as a space explorer? One small step, one giant leap.
Wow, what a great job they did there.
Cool float.
So creative.
This is the kind of stuff I like to see.
Yes. Well, and up next, we've got Freedom Forever. This is the Daughters of the American Revolution, and they embrace our great heritage and those that fought for our freedom. The brave men and women of the American Revolution are represented by a revolutionary in vivid uniform and his supportive wife.
Very cool.
Great job, guys.
I love that 76 flag.
That's amazing.
Okay, little gap.
A little bit of a gap, but they're catching up.
This is Sisters on the Fly. Okay, so Beverly Howell is representing Sisters on the Fly, the largest outdoor women's camping group, with her 1981 bowler. That's the camper. Okay.
Yes.
We have more fun than anyone, they say. So that definitely looks fun.
Hey, hey, and representing the largest outdoor women's camping group. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that'd be fun to hang out in one of those vintage kind of things.
Absolutely. All right, so next we've got the Arizona Central Credit Union coming up.
I see candy.
It is locally owned. This credit union has served Arizona for 76 years, and we have a branch right here in Show Low. They give back to our community through volunteering, gifting, financial education, and obviously candy.
Those are all the girls I give my money to all the time.
Oh, and you know what? This float actually represents their Monkey Money Kids Savings Program, which is using fun ways to make your kids money smart.
Yeah, my daughter uses that. She goes in, makes her little deposit. She gets a stamp each time, and then every so often they get gifts.
That's awesome.
Really kind of cool.
Very good.
Okay, next up is the City of Show Low.
Hey, hey.
Hey, the City of Show Low would like to thank everyone for coming out to this year's parade and Freedom Fest. Don't miss them at 3 p.m. at the Show Low High School for Freedom Fest. Happy 4th of July. It's always the best event going during the weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely keep your afternoon open so that way you can enjoy the Freedom Fest.
Oh,
So next
Stephanie,
up,
check this out.
I am thrilled to be able to talk about this one. This is the American Veterans Classic Tractor Club.
Now that obviously isn't a tractor leading.
No, yep, not this one right here. We've got a tractor coming up here, and
But
he's weaving and driving around. Here he is.
Cool.
And the Tractor Club is committed to providing a positive experience for veterans as well as antique tractor enthusiasts and honoring our Americans' veterans.
So seriously, is there anything cooler than old tractors?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, come on. I mean,
Look at that. That's amazing.
Every kid, every guy, they all want a tractor
Exactly.
because they're fun. And
there's more.
I'm really liking the sound of
There's
this
more
next
coming.
tractor.
Yep, just you wait. This is one of my favorite parts of the parade is seeing all these old tractors.
Yeah, look at that. That's a Ford. We got a Ford up there. I think I see a John Deere coming because it's got that iconic green color.
And Uncle Sam riding him.
Uncle Sam is on
Uncle
the.
Sam is riding
nice.
the John Deere. You can't get more American than that.
Wow.
That's heavy duty
I
right
hear a
there.
rat rod. There you go.
There he
Uncle
is.
Sam. This is America for you right here.
Yep.
Uncle Sam on a tractor. That's one of the ones with the big pulleys that runs all the extra equipment and stuff.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Spinning on a dime.
Yeah, that's a John Deere. They say,
Yep.
you know, nothing runs like a deer. or smells like one. But anyway.
Awesome. Love
Very
it.
cool. Okay, something coming cool here.
Who do we have coming up next, Rod? Can you tell?
I'm not going to be able to talk much.
I can hear it.
This is a Hans and Franz patriotic crew. They literally have no script because I think it all speaks for itself. Check this out.
Here they come. Everyone clear the roadways.
This is like, imagine every ticket you could get all in a split second.
Woo!
I'm thinking they put all the money in the engine. What do you think?
This is the preferred foot and ankle specialist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dr. Jarman. He's the founder. He's a podiatrist in Gilbert, Arizona. And he treats patients the way he would want to be treated. That's why he treats every patient like family. And I'm not going to try and talk over that.
He got me so excited
awesome.
I skipped over him.
I know, right? Showboat. He's showboating right now.
That car's so low, they had to remove the radiator.
Wow. Good thing there's no speed bumps on the Deuce, right?
No, I guess not. You know, these really look like something you'd see in a Disney movie. Or Pixar, I don't know.
This is true. Yeah, it does look like a lineup for the next Pixar Cars movie, right?
These are just a hodgepodge of vehicles. I don't even know what the heck they got there.
It's kind of awesome. I'm really impressed with the craftsmanship. I couldn't do this, you know. I couldn't put something like that together. Look at this. Look at this next one. Look at the tow truck. It looks like Mater.
There's Mater. Tow Mater. Yeah.
Looks like a double Mater.
I don't know. It's a Mater on steroids.
So Mater, take some notes.
Look at 4 headlights on this one.
That's
so you can see at night.
Amazing.
As you're running, there's your tow Mater right there. Check that thing out.
Yeah, there he is. That's pretty snazzy. I want me one of those.
And the funny thing is I've never seen these vehicles around.
Oh, there they go.
Nothing like a diesel turbo. There's a cool little bug with attitude or something.
That's pretty fabulous. Finishing it off with a Jeep there.
And there's the Jeep.
Very nice.
And now next is
Hans and Franz Patriotic Crew, care of Robert Pico. Of course, Robert Pico State Farm. Their offices are located in Pine Top.
Very cool wrapped Subaru. Oh, aren't those guys patriotic?
Oh, yes, they are.
And then,
very nice. Good
we got
representation.
another little bit of a gap.
Little bit, but we've got the next one coming up.
Gap. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So this is you can do this one.
Oh, you want me to do this one?
I don't know.
I can do this one.
You can do this one.
All right. So next up, we've got what looks to be Hatch Toyota approaching. Wait till they get a little bit closer.
There. Look at that, trucks and trucks. They got some Tundras.
That's definitely Hatch Toyota, as you can well see. They are demonstrating hats off to pay respects to all of our veterans, showing our soldiers support and respect in making America a safer and better place from Hatch Toyota, the home of the brave. So hats off to our soldiers and those who have served our country.
And they're throwing water bottles.
Oh, nice. They've got quite a few.
Lots of kids fighting for the water bottles.
And balloons galore on their hats off float. The home of the brave. That's the theme of this year's 4th of July parade. And that's the last of the Hatch Toyota entry. As
I don't know. It looks like there's more coming. I see more stuff.
That might be our next entry.
No, it doesn't look like what I see.
I think I'm spotting some Cell 1 action coming up.
I don't see a double-decker bus, but I could be wrong.
You know, I think you're right.
So we've got a little side-by-side with patriotic fare. And let's see what it says on the side of this truck coming up.
This is Cell 1.
It does say Cellular 1 on it.
That's their support.
It's supposed to be, that's their support vehicle.
Huh.
I don't know if their double-decker bus is coming or not, but this is Cell 1. Check out their Facebook page, follow them. They've got all kinds of contests with Cell 1.
Awesome contests.
Oh, you see this vehicle? This is a Ram truck.
Ah, yes.
If you go and you recharge your phone, you can win that truck. All you got to do is recharge your phone. So check that out. All the information's on Facebook. You can actually listen to the Birdman on the Mountain podcast and find out about it too.
You can go to cellular1online.com, I'm sure, to get more information too.
Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, if you want to win a truck and that exact truck, go check it out. Okay. More cell one.
More cell one.
They've got a lot of representation today.
Maybe. We'll see one day.
No, convertible in the rain. Always fun.
The rain has stopped from this point.
I see Nicole Erickson walking down the street there.
I do. Hello, Nicole Edgington.
And Nicole Edgington.
She can't hear us from here.
No.
We've got our next entry coming up here. Let's see what we've got. It looks like it's the big DQ.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is always a parade favorite because they typically throw out those cool little wooden coins to get you a free cone.
Rob told me to save his spot while he ran out and got his own.
I don't know. I think my daughter's going to cover me on this one. I don't know.
So, yep, this is the big DQ. Once again, here comes the Dairy Queen, folks.
That's the holiday.
Yeah, the Holiday family. They're dancing down the deuce of clubs. Grab those wooden coins. They're good for a free ice cream cone. Ooh, look, they're passing them out. Everybody's excited and waiting on the sidelines. The Holidays are proud of our deep Sholo heritage. Throw me something, mister.
Throw some coins. We want some coins.
Throw me something, mister.
What about us?
Come
on,
up
coins.
this way.
Coins. We need a coin.
We're parched up here.
Oh, look, Stephanie, there's an actual cone walking down the street.
Very nice. Excellent representation from the Holiday family.
I've seen pictures of that car before, but I've never actually seen the car.
Well, there it is.
Dairy Queen car.
It's beautiful.
Oh, you want to talk about a lot of fun? Dairy Queen is just nothing but fun, isn't it?
Well, you can't go to Dairy Queen and never be sad.
No, you take your kids, fill them up with sugar, let them run around the house, and then crash.
Yeah, and you fill yourself up with sugar too. You only live once.
Okay, next up is O'Reilly Auto Parts. So here they come, and they're the home of the low price guarantee and professional parts people.
Oh, what a unique float idea. They've got the yellow ribbon.
Yes.
Along with fencing that's painted.
Those are pretty cool flags. Yeah.
The flags, that's amazing. Yeah. Great job.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. You know, when you need those extra little things.
Good representation.
Land of the free.
It looks like we've got one coming up here. This is Pet Allies. Pet Allies is coming up here, and if you'll notice, their float is fencing, which is also the same fencing that they use within their shelter. But they want you to help to get these dogs out of jail. Come on out to our shelter at 1181 East Thornton Road and adopt. Today, they will have a limited number of animals for free.
Okay, so far this is my vote for cutest float of the parade.
This is awesome.
You got dogs in stripes, looking all despondent. Got the blues player playing the blues.
Oh, get those dogs out of jail.
Gotta get out of jail.
You gotta break them out.
Aww.
They don't deserve to be in jail. That's so awesome. Now, Dr. Ben Carson for President 2016.
That's a pretty easy URL to remember, bencarson.com.
This is true. All right, wonderful.
Aren't they happy? Nothing like the 4th of July to bring out the red, white, and blue.
Whoa, okay, we got another one coming up here. It looks like it's the One Church Mini Fellowships folks. It sure is. So they would like all the parade to never thirst again by knowing that Jesus said in John chapter 4, verse 14, "But whoever drinks of the water that I will give him shall never thirst. But the water that I will give him will become in him a well of water springing up to eternal life." So they actually pass out free water every year to the parade goers.
You know, Stephanie, I made a joke earlier about getting to see Sholo marching band, but we're skipping them.
Oh no!
This is not the Sholo marching band. This is I can't get my page.
This is the I Am Jeep Club.
I Am Jeep Club. I can't really tell. Are they Jeeps?
I can't tell either. I'm confused.
Here's Hatch Motor Company's I Am Jeep Club. If you're interested in joining in on trail rides and meetings at local restaurants, just contact Justin Tucker at Hatch Motor Company across from the Ace Hardware on the Deuce.
So yeah, if you buy a Jeep, you're almost already officially in the club. You know, there is.
Yeah, you know, Jeeps are sort of almost like those vehicles, like motorcycles, where you'll see people waving at each other.
Exactly.
So you buy one, and all of a sudden you're in a club.
You're part of the Jeep family.
Yeah, it's definitely not the normal type vehicle. You take on a little bit of different attitude. You do things a little bit differently, I think, if you have a Jeep.
This is true. It is a way of life. Hey, Jeep owners.
And they come in all shapes and sizes, as we just saw. Oh, hey, Stephanie.
Hey, oh,
check it out.
I'm so happy about this. You have no idea, because unfortunately they had to veer off the path last time for the Christmas parade, so we didn't get to enjoy it. But here we are, the Sholo High School Cougar Marching Band. And they have been part of the White Mountains. They received an invitation to participate in the Holiday Bowl Parade and halftime show in December of 2015. That band began in 2005 by combining bands from several White Mountain schools together to form a larger parade band. And Marshall Pratt is the director of the Cougar Band. What do we have here? This is a 1946 Chevy panel wagon. The 46 Chevrolet panel wagon made its return to production right after the end of World War II. With the economy still in rebuilding mode, they built it with a 260 cubic engine, and it's pink to honor the brave. Nice. Cool. All right. Who do we have here? Is this Case Supply? That's definitely Case Supply. This is Case Supply. So Case Supply is your homegrown building supply store with 2 locations to serve you. Come see our showrooms at Taylor or Sholo. Oh, a Frisbee almost made it to us. Frisbees. Throw us a Frisbee. So we have lumber, roofing, siding, doors, windows, garage doors, and much more. Come see us and let us help you out, they say. Case Supply is the homegrown building supply store. Okay, coming up next is supposed to be Mountain Blossom. I believe that's what it is. Mountain Blossom was voted 2015 Best Boutique. They are trendy and affordable boutique for the young and young at heart. Stop by today at their new location behind Sonic and check out their famous Pick Your Own sale today only. Every day is a fashion show, Mountain Blossom. Hey, hey. I don't know if it's today only when you get to watch this show or today only the 4th of July, but anytime. They might have people coming in and asking. They might. But yeah, definitely go check them out. Mountain Blossom behind Sonic. Aha, so what do the golden arches represent? Well, McDonald's, of course. Ronald McDonald is here. Look at him there. Ronald. Ronald is on that vehicle, and he is waving and having a good old time with the kids here present today for the annual 4th of July parade. And he is representing the Ronald McDonald Charity House. He would like to give a big thank you to the good people of Sholo for supporting all of the families who have stayed at their charity house. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. So yes, the Ronald McDonald Charity House assists families that their loved ones, their children are being treated in a hospital. Exactly. And they allow them to stay there. And they give them housing, and it's free to the people who do that. Completely free of charge. What an excellent service for families that are going through something so challenging and heartbreaking. Yes. Good service that you guys provide. There's always a lot going on if there's a child in a hospital, so having something like that really is beneficial. Well, yeah, and if you don't live in the area and you don't have any place to stay, that's one less thing that you have to think about and worry about. Where's the French fries? They want to know if they're throwing French fries. I'll take some. I smell something McDonald's like. I think we should get a different placement next year so we can get some of these awesome things.
I don't know.
We're a little far back to where, you know, we don't have any leverage for bribe because we're not actually the people that give out the awards. This is true. This is true. So, you know, we're not biased. We're just recording.
We just pick our favorites based upon what we think is favorite. Okay, hey, I see a van that I sort of recognize.
Oh.
This is coming up is White Mountain Radio.
Hey.
So they're your home for live radio. All these guys live here, have fun. You got JJ, Cindy, Cerna, Jennifer J, and Tommy Boy.
Hey, all of them here representing White Mountain Radio, some of your favorite DJs on the mountain.
You ever wear tie-dye on Friday? Tommy Boy will give you a prize.
He totally will. I do.
It's really kind of cool.
It's awesome. He's got some excellent contests that he does.
So, and they got a cool little, look at their like broadcasting right there. You got couches and stuff.
Look, yep, I see Tommy Boy right there on the float. Linda Philbrook walking alongside.
Yep.
Who do we got driving?
These people have been up here live on radio forever.
There's Tommy. Tommy's there. And Jennifer J.
See if Tommy sees us here. There we go.
That's right. All right.
Yeah, they're having
really awesome that they're broadcasting.
Have you done the parade yet yourself? Been in the parade?
Last year, the White Mountain Safe House did have an entry. Yes, we were, I think, number 77 in line.
Yeah, it's crazy coming down the parade route. You get to the top of the hill on the Deuce, and you look down, and you're like, holy cow, it's a lot of people.
Yes. Oh yeah, because when you're in one space, it's hard to know. But
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I always wondered what everybody else is doing while the parade's going on, because you think everybody's here.
Everybody has to be here.
Yeah.
If they're not here, well, then they're missing out. Ooh, what do we have coming up next?
Coming up next is another big truck.
Is that Liberty Fence and Supply? So Liberty Fencing is one of the few manufacturers that specialize in custom fabrication with craftsmen that design and fabricate in-house. With over 100 years of fencing experience, you are assured of getting a fence that will be beautifully and perfectly installed. At Liberty Fence and Supply, our goal is that your experience will be enjoyable. We work hard to ensure our customers' utmost satisfaction. What a great float that they have there. They've got hay bales, they've got the Statue of Liberty, they've got an eagle atop,
do you know what that's a klaxon?
Flagpole.
It's a crazy sounding horn.
It is. It's very unique. I like it. I like it a lot.
And they're handing out hot dogs. Entire hot dogs.
Entire hot dogs.
Bring a hot dog up here.
Throw me one, mister.
Yeah, we're not going to get a hot dog.
Oh, man.
Let's miss out on the good stuff.
Maybe we shouldn't get thrown hot dogs.
Entire hot dogs. I don't think they should throw hot dogs. No. Oh, and candy.
Oh, and candy, too. They're getting the adults, and they're getting the kids.
It's like a full meal right there. It's like meal and dessert.
And the kids are happy because now they've got hot dogs and candy to fill their bellies.
People with buckets of candy. You just can't beat that.
They came well prepared. They really did.
As a kid, you go goofy when you see that.
So in the future, you guys learn from it. Bring hot dogs or some kind of food and bring some candy too, and everyone will be very pleased when you come down the road.
Yeah, fun, excitement, running around. There's a kid with a hot dog.
Oh, they're happy now. Okay, good thing they didn't throw the hot dogs because then they would land on the ground. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, the bun would get sawed. Oh, Stephanie.
Oh, what do we have here? What is this?
I'm going to have to get one. Tractor Buddies.
More tractors?
This is a group called Tractor Buddies. What? Very simply, they say they get together with tractors and they solve world problems.
I love it.
Look at that.
You can't solve world problems without a tractor present.
You need a tractor. And look at that. John Deere.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Little combine thresher thingy. That looks like a haymaker.
Fabulous combination.
I'm making this up, but look at these tractors.
Wow. Some of these looks like they have been running for quite some time.
And then you got one that looks like it's original. Just like it was. Uh-oh. Oh, I got candy. Candy got delivered to me. Thank you.
You got hand-delivered candy. That's the perks of being a parent.
Yay! Told you my daughter would come through. She didn't give me a hot dog, but she got me a Tootsie Roll.
It's the thought that counts.
Look at that tractor.
Oh, look,
yeah,
so
that's way cool.
We're following the tractor parade with Core Care Chiropractic. This is Dr. Trent Lucas. His normal price for a new patient is just $40. There they are. Only $20 for follow-up visits. He provides quality chiropractic care at an affordable price. Call him at 532-1240. And who do we have next here?
Well, this is the, I don't know. Is it Chabat?
This is
Sound Teresa's. Oh, okay. Oh, Sound Teresa's. So Sound Teresa's is a Mexican food restaurant. Taco Tuesday. They got dollar margaritas and 4-8 best green chili on the mountain. Sound Teresa's is just a fun place.
Taco Tuesday, you can't miss out Taco Tuesday. $1 tacos.
Dollar tacos on Taco Tuesday. And a couple of Sholo's finest on bicycles. It's kind of cool that we got bicycle patrol.
That's awesome. And they do such a great job serving our community. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause.
And he's chewing gum and riding a bike at the same time. Good for him. I'm picking
multitasking.
Multitasking.
All right, so next, we got them creeping up here.
Yeah.
They're coming along, but it looks like it might be White Mountain Life Church.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Is that what we've got here as they get a little bit closer?
53, yep, you're good.
All right, so the youth and families of White Mountain Life Church wish to show our gratitude to the American Armed Forces and wish everyone a fantastic 4th of July. What a great group they have there representing the White Mountain Life Church.
And they got all the branches of the armed services represented there.
Yes, and it looks like they have signatures on each of those cards, I guess representing different veterans that have signed off for those different branches of the armed forces. Most places to shut down the road this long would be unheard of.
You know, I kind of wish I knew more about a crown dance because I'm going to have to research that. It's a very interesting thing. They definitely have some structure to it.
Well, there's so much symbolism in what they stand for and what the dances represent. It's an amazing history and cultural story to back it. I'm so glad that they came to dance for us today. And they're followed by a very loud horn.
The horns you're hearing are not part of the crown dance.
They are not. No,
Yeah.
They do have bells and drums. But yes, they did a great job at Sholo Days as well.
Very cool. Okay.
So we are moving on to the horns.
We're getting alerted by Fraley's Auto Service. Freedom proudly rings at Fraley's Auto Service. They're proud of the brave men and women in armed services who sacrifice their lives so that we can remain free. And they want to thank you again for visiting.
Got to pause.
I had to pause
for the horn.
This kind of looks like a little revisit. Little revisit from the.
They know how to command your attention, you know.
Yeah.
We are here.
The horn works. But I'm not so much sure the accelerator works.
You know, their lovely sign on the side says "Let Freedom Ring." I will say my ears are ringing just a little bit, or might be freedom ringing, maybe not my ears, but very, very cool representation. We got a truck
they're
towing a truck, towing another truck, towing a car.
And pulling what looks like a vintage Model T truck. I don't know, I can't see from here exactly
that
yet.
Is
Well then, then, if your ears aren't ringing by now,
they will be.
Well, there's an actual bell in there,
you know
too.
what? Look, they're towing a vehicle that has been crashed, trying to make awareness for drinking and driving.
Remind
So
you not to
please,
drink and drive, and that's
do
a very
not.
serious thing.
This paper really isn't
The
protecting
paper's not
my
really
ears.
going to protect your ears, Stephanie, but
I'm trying.
good luck with that.
Okay, so what'd you say?
Now, I will be hearing that for the rest of the day.
So we've got Gary Keene for Congress coming up here next. He's a White Mountains businessman and rancher and needs your support ensuring our local interests are represented in Washington, D.C. as your next U.S. Congressman. He says, thank you for your vote. And then what's next here?
There's a Screaming Chicken Bar and Grill.
Doing the chicken dance.
Yes, they are. They're on Highway 61 in Concho. Great food, cold beer, and family owned.
I love the chicken soup.
And they got the super chicken. Yay! That's been way too much fun.
Come on, let's do it.
Oh, the chicken dance?
Yeah, isn't it? The arms
Well, then
and then
we're not there. Well, we gotta go. Wait a minute. The music's. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're not gonna make it.
It's not mashing up.
What's next?
Okay, so next we've got the Hope House, the home of the brave. Hope House, home of the brave young women who chose life and single parenting over abortion. Free gifts are being distributed by Counterculture, a local pro-life student group. So they're handing out different items to help out with that. Looks like they're all in tutus. Nope, they're not in tutus.
No, I don't think the Hope House is in tutus. That would be the next float or thing. That's the Dance Academy.
Hey, hey.
And at the Dance Academy, they love to dance. Their goal is to create a positive environment for students to have a great learning experience. They have the best teachers who provide the highest quality of dance technique. Thank you to the Swampy White Mountains for voting the Dance Academy the best dance school 2 years in a row. And
Look at those
they're
moves.
just having all kinds of fun.
Fabulous tutus, guys.
Little
Loving
girls
it.
just love tutus and jumping through the air,
Yes.
don't they?
So there is their floating present.
And
We've
then
got the Dance Academy. You'll
and then
see them there.
closely behind them, right after their float there, the Dance Academy float. See all them having fun on that.
Oh, is the White Mountain Family Fun Park on their go-karts. Come join us. They'll be open tomorrow for free hot dogs, chips, and soda. So come on down to White Mountain Family Fun Park. They've got putt-putt golf, they've got arcade games, they've got, of course, the different go-kart tracks. Very good family-friendly experience. Having a lot of fun there on those go-karts, I see.
I just want to get the governors off the go-karts and have at it once.
Me too.
They
Let's
won't
do
let me do
this.
They won't let me do that. They're like, no, sir, you need to pull over. You're going too fast.
Yes.
So, yeah. Hey, look at this.
Oh, what do we have
We got
here?
a 1957 white T-Bird. That's from the America Classic Thunderbird Club. It's got Katie Musselman, who represents every American child. Freedom is not free. The ultimate protectors of freedom are the brave men and women of our armed forces. They answer the call for bravery and sacrifice to keep future generations safe from harm and oppression.
Beautiful.
That's a beautiful car.
I want it.
You
Can
want
I have it? Will you get it for me?
Hey, do you notice those dogs?
I do notice some dogs coming up here. Where are they at, you say? You
They're
ask?
coming up after this Bel Air.
They are coming up after the Bel Air. We are looking at Mike and Adria Acosta with the Poor Station and their beautiful pups, Zacher and Sultry. And you can find the Poor Station at 360 South White Mountain Road. Swing by and try their new espresso zingers for $1.50. They are the only drive-through coffee shop in Show Low, and fabulous coffee. They also have purified water and ice.
You betcha. Now this next is the Dean's Family Classic Cars. They're from Dynas, there it is, pronounced Dynas. Classic Ford collection of Show Low. They're carrying 3 generations of the Dynas family car enthusiasts. These cars are kept in top mechanical condition by CNC Auto Repair of Lakeside.
Wow, what a collection.
Yeah, some nice cars here. So all Fords. You got a Model T. There was a Thunderbird. There was a Mustang, couple Mustangs.
Oh yeah, you can't go without the Mustangs.
I think I like the last one best. Nice blue color.
Oh, beautiful. Is that a 65, I'm guessing?
Man,
66?
I'm not that good at
I'm not
Mustang
either, but I'm
years.
guessing.
Look at that little three-wheeler.
How cool is that?
I don't
Those
think
puffy
I don't
tires.
think that's a Ford.
I don't think so either, but we're going with it.
But I'm betting that last car is a Ford.
I think you're right. So we just got a Honda mixed in with the Fords, and it's all good. We'll look the other way.
Right.
Oh, I hear a horn.
It's another horn.
I believe that might be a big truck represented by Quality Ready Mix. And Quality Ready Mix serves all of northern Arizona.
That's where you get your concrete.
That's where you get it, right there in that truck.
Spins it around, looks good. And guys with horns and trucks, we all have fun, don't we?
Well,
yeah,
you know, that's what they're there for. What's next?
Coming up next is the White Mountain Open Trails Association. Well, we gotta wait for Ready Mix to get by.
Yeah, there's Ready Mix.
Big old concrete truck.
Yep, there it is. Red, white,
this
blue.
This is the members of the White Mountain Open Trails Association on their ATVs and UTVs.
Wow, look at all of them. We've got a big group here.
So what is that, all-terrain and ultra-terrain? I don't know.
You know, I ask myself that question on a daily basis, and I still haven't found out the answer. I know ATV is all-terrain.
Yes.
But yes, UTV, gonna have to look that one up.
This group might like solve world problems too. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Right?
All right, so what do we have coming up next here? Taking a gander to see what we can see here. All right, finishing out the Trails Association. So here we have the White Mountain Apache Toddler Girl. No, we're still on the Trails Association.
That's still the Trails Association. There's some that didn't want to ride. They just wanted to be in the trailer. Oh, now here's the little girl. I see her coming
up here. There she is. We have Isabella Marie Perez, our White Mountain Apache Toddler Girl.
What a little sweetheart. Look at her.
Isn't she precious?
Kids and parades.
Home of the free because of the brave, that vehicle says.
And she's just having fun.
She sure is. All right, so next up,
we've got DC. It's damage control, DC restoration. Well, no, we still have the little girl waving flag, which is way more cool.
Hi, Isabella.
She's such a cute. There they are, DC restoration. They're an after emergency, they turn a chaos into calm.
Yes, got quite a few.
They also had the most interestingly slow vehicle for the Derby Down the Deuce this year. In fact, it was so slow it almost went backwards at the end.
You know, I wasn't going to say anything.
I got to pick on them because no, it was definitely. I said they optimized when we covered them on the podcast. They definitely optimized their time of exposure.
Well, you know that, and maybe they created a new category for future derbies down the deuces of the slowest vehicle.
Something to think about. Okay, people getting excited about candy. So it's DC restoration.
Oh goodness, quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, it's not somebody you really want to have to call, but if something happens, water damage, mold, fire, all that kind of stuff,
you gotta have somebody to call in those situations.
Okay, look at that. Kids on floats. You can't get better than that.
This is true. Looking like they're having a lot of fun.
Here's some more ATVs or UTVs.
Yes,
it's Sandy Wilson.
Is that Sandy Wilson?
Sandy Wilson family.
Oh, and they're wishing everybody a happy 4th of July.
Hey, I see a dog in a truck. That looks fun.
So this right here, this looks like the Fisher of Men for Veterans Ministry, 2 wagons on the trailer. The wagons are a drawing. They're selling tickets, $5 each. The money's going to Homeless Veterans Habitat Program by the Fisher of Men for Veterans Ministry. So see, it says, win me They'll be selling tickets at $5 each to help raise money for local veterans that are homeless.
2 wagons on a trailer.
Full of stuff.
Oh, hey, look. It's the Show Low All-Stars.
Hey there, Little League All-Stars.
They got 9 to 10 softball, 11 to 12 softball, 9 to 10 baseball, 10 to 11 baseball, 11 to 12 baseball. You know, they got all these different districts for 11 to 12. Come and show your support. You know, it's just fun. Little League has been around like forever.
It's so much fun. My kids started playing this year for the first time, and I can tell you right now, it is the best fun up here on the mountain. See these kids. Little League is great for teamwork, camaraderie. You know, it's important to win. It's important to understand that you don't win all the time. Exactly. It's great. And the kids, all the volunteers that help to make that possible, the coaches, everybody who puts it together, couldn't do it without them. So definitely support local Show Low Little League. If you're a business, you can sponsor teams, help to get your name out there at all the different games. It's just a really good way to support the kids in our community. And Little League is both baseball and softball. You know, we're looking at all these boys running around in yellow uniforms right now. Yes, but of course, here's the girls. There they are. In green uniforms. There's your softball league. And you know, it's just fun for all the age groups. And these are the All-Stars. These are the best of the best. That they finished out their seasons with their teams, and then they were selected to represent the All-Stars. So these are the best players on the mountain. Great job, guys and girls. Love their big softball right there. Yeah. Softball representing. Okay, I think we're skipping to the AYSO All-Stars. Now, different type of ball, a little bigger. You kick it. Yep. This is the soccer kids, and also another great sport to participate in. Exactly. We got to finish up the softball girls first. There they are, AYSO. And this is the All-Star team, the Raptors. They're very proud of them, so congrats to them. And soccer is starting up this season. It usually starts in about August. First game's then. Lots of fun too. If you want to catch a soccer game, you can head on down to the Frontier Fields in Show Low and watch some excellent team. This is another way that the kids can be supported up here with the team sports. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, coming up is the Charlie Clark Steakhouse. So, did you cover Charlie Clark's? Charlie Clark's has been a part of Pine Top's history since 1938. That's 77 years, folks. And this weekend is the 40th annual 4th of July Arts and Crafts Festival held out in the orchard out back. Beautiful area. So head on down there, check out the arts and crafts, get a nice cold beverage, get a bite to eat. Okay. What do we have here? Well, this is a black sheep skid. Okay, so it's a local entertainer. He performs at rodeos, fair derbies, and more. Check out his website for more information, blacksheepskid.com, or Black Sheep's Kid, don't skid. He's a local landscape contractor who works wonders with his skid gear. Awesome. So next up, fairly interesting. We've got Show Low Ford coming along. And the Show Low Ford family wants to wish all of us a safe and festive 4th of July. I think we're nearing the end here because I hear some sirens. Oh, all kinds of cool sounds going on. So this is still Show Low Ford here, pulling a beautiful Show Low Ford boat. Yeah, that's my next door neighbor. Is that? I see that boat all the time. So you get to see that boat on a daily basis. Hey, neighbor. Yeah, it's cool because you see family members and people you know. And so this is Navajo County, I think, or not. Is that still Show Low Ford? Nope, still Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford. A different boat. And pulling a different boat? I see that boat as well. Ah. So you get to see all the boats up here in town, huh? Or at least the ones in your neighborhood. At least the ones in my neighborhood. Oh, there's a horn. There is a horn. This is Navajo County.
Navajo County pays tribute to the contributions made on the home front by the people of the United States and our communities. They want to thank veterans, law enforcement officials, emergency services, and their families, as well as memory of those who sacrificed on behalf of the United States. They're honored to have us in Navajo County family, and they want to wish everybody a happy and safe 4th of July.
Great representation from our county there. That was Lupita. All right.
All right.
Good job, guys. Handing out different Navajo County bags too. Ooh, and here we have U-Haul. U-Haul Moving and Storage, brand new out of Lakeside. They're here to help you with your moving and storage needs. Come visit us at their new location. You can't miss it.
You cannot miss it.
Can't miss it.
They want a
U-Haul
big
everywhere on the corner of what is that? Rainbow Lake Drive.
Yep. Right there on White Mountain Road.
That's it.
Okay, and this is the Girl Scouts.
Hey, Girl
Sholo
Scouts.
neighborhood in the float. They have Girl Sholo, Snowflake, Taylor, and Heber. If you're interested in joining Girl Scouts, go to their website, girlscouts.org. Just one Girl Scouts, not twice.
You know, Girl Scouts cookies, you can't beat that.
No, you cannot.
I can't go without it. Oh, so this is the Miss Navajo County Scholarship Program. Abrianna Swanson, which is Miss Navajo County 2015. Emily, Miss Navajo County's Outstanding Teen, and Aspen Seymour, Miss White Mountain's Outstanding Teen of 2015. And then what do we have here?
This is Timber Mesa Fire. There's really no point in trying to describe what's going on there. They just want to say Happy 4th of July. You've got Sholo EMS right behind them. But, that's a brand new fire truck from Timber Mesa.
Beautiful.
And there's a Sholo EMS.
Proudly serves Sholo, White Mountain Lakes, Linden, and Pinedale Clay Springs. Thank you guys for your services.
All kinds of fun. Just finishing us up here with the Pine Top Fire Department.
And I think the wet zone is
The wet zone will be happening down there in just a moment, a little further down the Deuce. So Stephanie, it was our first 4th of July parade. What do you think?
High five is what I think. That was awesome. If you didn't get to make it down this year, definitely make a point.
So give me that high five again. There we go.
There it is on camera.
A lot of fun. Having a great time here. Finishing up with the Sholo Police Department. Awesome 4th of July. Everybody's safe.
Great job.
Remember, you can watch these at sholotv.com. I'm Birdman. You can find me at birdmanpodcast.com.
And I'm Stephanie Player. Please come to support us next weekend at Bingo for the White Mountain Safe House. Have a great and safe 4th of July weekend.
Thank you, and we'll see you soon.